So you just found out you have an interview tomorrow, or worse, maybe this afternoon. Do not panic. I am going to show you how you can prep for an interview in as little as 2 hours, even less if you had to, right? You can fast track it. And make sure you stay till the end because I will give you a free resource to help you whether you have an hour to plan or a week to plan for your next interview. And I'm Cassandra, I'm a career strategist and speaker, and I want you to land a job you love, so let's get into it. Okay, so tip number 1 might surprise you, but first thing, before you do anything else, go figure out what you are wearing. If it's a Zoom interview, at least make sure you have a shirt that's appropriate, that's ironed, etc. If it's going to be in person, try on the whole outfit. You do not want to wake up tomorrow morning or in 2 hours and find out that, oh my gosh, that shirt you thought you would wear has a hole in it, or that suit jacket that you haven't had to put on in 6 months doesn't fit anymore. We want to figure this out now because frankly, what you wear in an interview does actually matter. It sets an impression of who you are. So try on that outfit, because if we got to do a quick delivery to our house or run out to a store, we got to do it now. Okay, next thing you are going to do, you are going to spend 10 minutes, just 10 minutes, researching the company. Read their company about page on LinkedIn. Do a Google News search of the company name. Just skim this stuff for 10 minutes. It is amazing how much you can learn in 10 minutes time. And don't panic of, oh my gosh, I only have 10 minutes and you just are doing this everywhere and you're not really focused. Literally 10 minutes, open their about page and read it, okay? Read it all the way through. You will retain some of it. It'll probably take you 3 minutes. Then do that Google search and read the headlines. See if anything really big has come up in the news about this company. You want to know these things just in case. Now, obviously, this isn't deep research, but it will at least give you a quick sense of who they are. And then jot some things down from it. You know, what stood out for you from their mission, from their values that were probably on their about page? Was there something that was brought up in a news article that you may want to refer to in your interview? Don't force that sort of thing, but having knowledge of it, keeping it top of mind, is going to inform how you answer questions. Okay, now start crafting your answers. Start with those very obvious interview questions. Tell me about yourself. Why are you interested in the role? Why are you interested in the company? Those things will most likely come up. Now, a way to make this even faster is if you have an interview question and answer bank that you have ready and you just have to tweak for this job. I actually have a version of this in my impressive interview kit. I'll put that link down below, but that gives you a study guide that you can be answering all these questions that really at this point, you just got to go refer to them. You don't have to make them from scratch. But if you don't have that yet, that's okay. Sit down and just think through, what do I want them to know about me? What are the things that connect me to the role, right? So remember, why are you interested in this role is a passion question. I'm interested in it because it challenges me. It is the next step in my career. I love the work that you're doing here. I'm excited to be part of that work because things like that. Why are you qualified for the role? Another question you should prep for is, or why are you a great fit for this role, is one where you're going to talk about the things you've done in the past that make you the right fit for this position. So with each of these, tell me about yourself. Why this company? Why are you interested in the role? Why are you a good fit for the role? Be thinking through just some key specific details that make you a great fit. Don't just go, oh, I know this is a job where you need to have great customer service, and I've worked in customer service for 5 years. You didn't show me anything that you've done. You know, if you said, I know this is a customer success role and our whole ethos is delighting customers, and that's something I love to do. In fact, just last week in my current role, we had an upset customer that I resolved her issue, and then I did give specific details of what you did to go above and beyond to make that customer's day. And what was the result? How excited were they by what you did? Think through specific details to showcase, not just tell, your answer. And of course, as you're crafting these answers, write these out on write out some bullet points on some index cards so that you can go kind of refer back to them quick study guide style. And then you're going to look at that job description again and make sure you're aligning with that job description. Look through the job description and highlight for yourself, what are 3 to 5 key things they want in this role that you have? Highlight each of those and then think of an example for each. Now, bonus points if you can put it into a STAR method formula. I have a whole video about that. I'll put it up here. But at least have ready an example for each. If you've only got 2 hours, we might not be able to STAR method all of these. If we have the interview tomorrow, we probably have time to go through them a little bit more thoroughly. And then lastly, practice, practice, practice. Now you're going to take your time until that interview and start going through these answers so that they sound fluid. This is the tip I give all the time. It's my biggest tip. Never let the first time you say those words out loud be in the room, on the Zoom, or on the phone. You want to say those words out loud ahead of time because when you're thinking it through, your brain connects all the dots and all the spaces and you sound fluid. When you reread your bullet points on a card, your brain puts them together and you sound great. And then when you go to try and say them out loud that first time, you are going to stumble. You are going to have a hard time transitioning your words, putting your phrases together, etc. So take the time to at least say each answer out loud once or twice to see if you can get those answers to flow a little bit better and not stumble. And then when you get down to the conversation, just remember, this is just a conversation. You are going to have a conversation with someone about something that excites you, that you are excited for the opportunity to do, and you get to talk about it for a little bit. So shake off those nerves at that point. If you need more help, I have a free interview prep checklist that you can get in the description box below. It goes through every thorough step of how to prep for an interview from overnight to a week from now, like I said before. And that impressive interview kit, if you want to go a step further, is also in the description below. That's it for this video. If you want some great questions to ask at the end of the interview when they say, hey, do you have any questions for us? Yes, you do. Go check out my video here, and I'll see you over there. Bye.